Activating the rule of humanity is not only an important step, but a stage of change also. And Al-Faraounspe FAROUQ RATEB ALNATSHEH falls within the category of tolerance people with special needs and suffering current university education routine in Palestine. It is still looking for a place that's great in it and complete his university studies, and this discovery has put a significant step towards the change in the fields of thinking. The discovery that is axis extends of the earth is in Jerusalem, and Mecca center of the universe, the suns, and not only the center of the universe. This means that expansions of the earth be in Jerusalem, and the Aqsa Mosque, and the position to do that is the fact that it was important to try and excavations under the Aqsa Mosque will not be able one in the world to finish the drill because the earth expands. In this discovery, other discoveries to Mecca, not only in center of the universe, but in the center of the universe, the sun, determines the axis and determines the axis of the universe that have not yet discovered, and the axis of the earth that he should have Jerusalem center expansion. Great discovery. What defines us the center of the universe? That the center is the hard thing that we movement around it, and it is a relative thing which movement and giving a recipe for stability, and it is a relative thing which fixes and giving a recipe for mobile at the same time. If the earth is the center, cannot land to be the center of the universe because the lands not six centers of the sky, as they do not give a recipe to move that to something fixed because the universe is moving, so each center containing the axis revolve around where axis of the lands of the universe. Every file there is center point around it. The file and the universe is a system that has center the axis of the universe. Yes. What is center of the universe? Center of the universe is the sun, and the axis of the universe is one in the planet Pluto. God say in verses 38 of Surah Yasin, وَالشَّمْسُ تَجْرِي لِمُسْتَقَرٍ لَهَا. If you think about the suns here show that fixed, but real the sun is moving. What is nature of this moving? Center of the sun. We knew that the sun is source of power of the universe. But what is center of the sun is the land. Say God, يا معشر الجن والإنس إن استطعتم أن تنفذوا من أقطار السماوات والأرض لن تنفذوا من أقطار السماوات والأرض فانفذوا لا تنفذون إلا بسلطان. Verses 33 in Surah Rahman, and known that the diameter is the geometric shape known as a line connecting to the two ends through his position, and of the heavens on the magnitudes apply to the countries of the earth relatively small. It must be grounded in the senses of the center, the universe. The center of the earth, Mecca, and especially the Grand Mosque, and improving that from Holy Quran. God say, إن أول بيت وضع للناس للذي ببكة وهدى للعالمين. Surah Al-Imran, verses 14. And the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam say, البيت المعمور هو بيت في السماء السابعة على حيال الكعبة تماما حتى لو لخر فوقها يدخله في كل يوم 70,000 ملك فإذا خرج آخرهم لا يعودون. Quoted by Ibn Kathir. If Mecca is not only in the center of the universe, but in the center of the universe, and it is not, and it does not end at this point. What is the axis of the earth? Yes, there is center of the earth and the earth's axis, Jerusalem, and especially the Al-Aqsa Mosque. Allah say in Surah Al-Isra verses 1, سبحان الذي أسرى بعبده ليلا من المسجد الحرام إلى المسجد الأقصى الذي باركنا حوله. The terms placed in verses 1 حوله, around, it is indicated that in addition to the sanctity of the Aqsa Mosque, and that nothing is constant movement around the center of the land's holy land axis, and the straight lines revolve around the earth, is that it just does not move to great discovery, and the center stability of the ground in Mecca, and the center of extends the lands in Jerusalem is Jerusalem. And how to recognize it? If we consider that the distance between of the Prophet's Holy Mosque and the Al-Aqsa Mosque is a straight line as follow. We can imagine it, both straight lines, and you show that's what's happened. If we are to move from the center of the stabilities of the lands, the Grand Mosque, it cannot move from the center axis on fixed straight line, but in form of a circle path, as reference to is verses around, or movement of the of our spoken through specific path. And to connect the idea that you need to establish center points in a basis of metal wire and a party to prove it, and then you move from the other party and to say the result. And have noticed that the circle path and paths of the lands stretches around the center of the stability of the universe centered on Mecca and Jerusalem. How to be focused of expansion in the lands of Jerusalem? Consider this in verses 41 from Surah Qaf. يقول الله تعالى, God say, واستمع يوم ينادي المنادي من مكان قريب. Refer to previous relative that the place is near to the Dome of Rock in Al-Aqsa Mosque, but reported as nearby. Yes, it is close to Suklai. But why is in Jerusalem? Why the land extend in Jerusalem and in Al-Aqsa Mosque? It extends to the center of the earth and lay the grounds whenever increases proximately to the sky and releases how to be. When increases in the lands by movement circle or around circle, you can say that it is increases to the sky. If you cuff water pipe, for example, for nearby the idea, and closes the idea, and it likely points to temperature, it will expand when the parties are getting up. The next rise will be higher than at any another point, and that axis of the earth be extended in the house of the holy Al-Aqsa Mosque, and the epicenter, and so is fact that it was important to try and excavation under Al-Aqsa Mosque will not be able one in the world to finish the drill, because the earth expands, because the earth expand. And we say, and I say you to close this idea, you must be a labor or be some experience. Through you put some pipe water and exposed to temperature in axis of his pipe, and you show that the extent is around of the pipe, not in the center of you expose the temperature, and you can, and this is improving, and this is real. That is Mecca al-Mukarramah is center the universe and not center of the universe, and center of the universe is the sun, and axis of expansion in Al-Aqsa Mosque in Jerusalem.